everybody, Sensei Randy here. Welcome back to another episode of 40 Plus Fitness. And we have an exercise segment for you today. I think I got a good one. Two things when people ask what kind of shape you're in, two things people tend to do. One, they flash a bicep, they got one going on. The other thing everybody looks for is what your core look like, what do your abs look like. So today we're going to hit you up with an ab routine that you guys can do. We're going to show you a whole bunch of different variations of exercises, and I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite toys that we have to use for some of our ab routines. As you guys have figured out by now, I love to mix it up. I love to change it up. So we're going to give you a few different things you can use that you can play with in order to add to your core program if you're not using them already. What we'll do is we'll start off, we'll go through what these toys are and show you how to use them a little bit. And then at for the end of the episode today, we're actually going to get right down on the floor with you, and we're going to walk you through a nice little, probably 7 to 10 minute ab routine that you can do at home. You can do it right along with us if you want, or just jot it down and you can do it later on. So a couple of my favorite things to use, some that you wouldn't even think really of using for ab routines. One of them, it's medicine ball. This one's a 10-pound medicine ball. They have them at all the gyms. We actually use this a lot of core stuff for different twists, a lot work in the obliques. We use it for the planks. So great option for you to use. This one, ab roller, awesome tool, specifically designed for working the abs, as my kickboxers tend to call it, a wheel of death. So awesome tool you can get. And then the last one, and another one a lot of people don't think of really for abdominal work, but these balance balls. I think we got a bunch of these at like Five Below or one of the dollar stores. At one point you can buy them, get them. They're fairly inexpensive. So all great tools to work with your abdominals. The trick to working your abdominals, there's a few things that make them a challenge. First off, nutrition, huge part of abs and getting your stomach in shape. I know we talk a lot about that in the nutrition segments, but you can't overlook nutrition. Really, really critical if you're going to get your waistline down where it needs to. In order to work those muscles up underneath, though, they present their own challenges. For example, you constantly are using the muscles in your abdominals and your core to keep your body upright and moving. So they have a tendency to have very long endurance. It's tough to work them and tough to really tire them out because they're constantly working. They're working all day. The other thing is they're broken down into different groups of muscles. You have your upper abdominals, your lower abdominals, you have your obliques. So there's a whole bunch of different muscles, and each one reacts in a different way and at a different time. They work together, but work in different sequences. Your lower abdominals fire at one time, your upper abdominals fire only with your lower abdominals. Getting the obliques involved is more challenging because they tire out and they work with the other muscles as well. So get that balance is a real challenge. Again, variety, changing up routines, really, really critical. Make sure that you get all the different parts of your abdominals and really get a good solid core workout. So we'll talk about a few basic exercises today. First one that everybody knows is planks. Tremendous variation on the different types of planks you can do. I'm actually involved in a wellness challenge on Facebook. One of our nutritionist, Kate, you guys have seen on some of the other episodes. And we have one day where it's plank workouts, and just trying to hold those planks for a long time can get a little boring. So I like to mix them up and change them up a bit. So we're going to show you a few different variations of the planks you can try. So we're going to hop down right here. So basic planks, coming down right on our elbows, up on our toes. From here, I'm trying to keep my back nice and flat. One of the things we do for the kids when we're doing a lot of these is we actually take them and we put a bow staff through their karate belts. It keeps their back nice and straight going down along the spine, down at the heels. Really help work them. They do that a lot. So just a basic plank coming up. We can engage the obliques from here by getting the twist up coming down, or you can come up, come all the way through, and come back up, working those obliques on both sides. We can also do standing planks, or high planks as they're called, coming up here. Okay? We have different variations. You can do super planks. Super planks, we're going to come down and up. Holding your plank for a minute, you spend a minute coming down and up. Switching hands work in different directions. We can come from our planks either up or down. So if we're doing a high plank, get our obliques more involved, I can bring my knees up and in. So I can pull my knees up, come out. Same thing on the other side. Whole time, keep my core tight, my stomach nice and flat, my back nice and flat, all the way through. So changing it up a whole bunch of different directions gives you more of an opportunity to vary your workout, make sure you hit all the different muscles, and at the same time, changes it up so you don't get bored and stale. We could also add from here, coming all the way up. So I'm in a high plank, I can bring my leg up, coming down into my plank, or all the way up into a pike, and all the way back down. So plenty of ways to vary those standard planks. One of my favorites, adding one of the wheels. So as I told you, they refer to this very affectionately as the wheel of death. And here's how it works. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna be down on my knees. Hands are on the wheel. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend forward. As I extend forward, my hands come beyond my shoulders, my hips come beyond my knees. Lower down I go. I get to a point where I can feel it. I'm gonna wheel it back. So I'm trying the whole time to control it out and then control it back in. As I work my core more, going all the way out, all the way up, body parallel to the floor, I'm not touching, and right back up. And if we wanna add a little bit more core to it, as I come out, actually turn and wheel up. Same thing going the opposite direction, we come out, back in. So definitely adds a lot more strain, gives your abs a lot better workout. And then with the planks, we have our ball. A few different variations. We can actually do these planks right on the ball. So from here, I'm gonna be down, feet are back. I'm gonna have my elbows on the ball. Same thing, my back is nice and straight, all the way down my legs through my hips, straight out. We'd really want to add a little bit of tension to it. Do what we call stir the pot. I'm going to bring my hands around in a circle. My hands around in a circle, coming back and forth. Keep the body moving. All right? So lots of options, lots of ways to change it. If we want to change the direction, I can go opposite side. We can reverse the plank. So I will have the ball out. We'll take and we'll have our feet on the ball. I'm going to come up into the plank with my shoulders down flat. This is a great way to work your core. You got to keep it nice and tight. You'll notice the ball is shifting a little bit back and forth. I got to keep my legs straight. Everything strong through my core, keeping my hips up off the ground. So that's with our balance ball. Now, our last toy that we're going to show you, medicine ball, awesome for obliques. Might have heard of exercise called Roman twists. So Roman twists, we're going to be sitting down. Typically when we do Roman twists, we're sitting. I'm just going to go side to side. A lot of people will add exercise plates, weightlifting plates to it. We add the exercise ball. Put your hands a little bit farther apart, and we're just going to go side to side. If you really want to up the game, bring your feet up, come in side to side with your feet in the air, working corner to corner with the ball. So, great tool there. If we want to stay with our planks, we can do planks on the medicine ball. From here, doing a high plank, straight up on the medicine ball. Or one of the things we do is we roll side to side. So I'll have the medicine ball on one hand, back straight, nice and flat. We're going to give the ball a little roll, come to the other side, come to the other side. So what we're doing is we're actually shifting the tension on our core. Roll side to side, all the way through. So, nice way to use the medicine ball to change up your routine a little bit. All right. So, a couple more with the balance ball we can do. One of the areas I like to work with the balance ball, we'll do what we call push-ups on the ball. So, from flat, we're gonna have our body right up on the ball this way. We're actually gonna wheel out. So as we come through, back there, we're gonna wheel the ball out. As we wheel, we're gonna control it all the way through. We're gonna do 2 push-ups just to get our core nice and laying, nice and straight. And then we're gonna wheel back. Now as we come out, feet are off the ground, trying to keep our core nice and strong. We do our push-ups, keeping everything tight, and we're gonna wheel it back. We wheel it back again, feet stay up, we're not touching the floor. And they didn't go all the way out. Typically we'll go all the way out to our ankles. You can go out as far as you feel comfortable. And when you do that, the further out you go, the tighter you have to keep your core to keep the ball from twisting side to side. You gotta really focus on keeping your balance nice and straight. So those are just a few of the exercises. A lot of the old standards, I think, hear about things like sit-ups and how they're so bad for you. It can be bad for you. However, they're usually bad for you if you do them with poor form. If you're doing exercises with correct form, definitely ways to do it. So we're going to start off, we're going to crank it down a little bit, and we're going to take you through a workout now. We'll walk through probably 7 to 10 minute ab routine that you guys can do with us. And we'll do it without any of the equipment either. So if you're at home and you want to follow along with us, you can just jump right down on the floor and follow with us. All right, so we're going to mix it up. One of the areas that we're going to hit as part of our core workout that we don't talk about a lot is our lower back. So we're going to get a little bit of lower back involved today as well. And then in the middle, you can throw in some cardio. You can throw in some stuff to get your heart rate up, get your blood pumping a little bit. So let's get started. We're going to start right down on the floor first. So I'm going to come all the way down. We're going to do one of my favorite exercises to start off today. We're going to do what we call banana boats. When we do banana boats, I'm going to have my back flat on the floor. I'm trying to keep the small of my back down. Feet are going to be up in the air. From here, hands are going to be up in front, up, punching forward with my hands. When we do it in the routine that we're going to do today, we're going to come up. We're going to go to the side. We're going to go to the side, and we'll go back to the middle. Count that as 1. A lot of times when you do this exercise, if you want to keep mixing it up, you can stay straight. You can go straight up and do your 10 up the middle, then side. So you can change it up that way. So we'll start off with the banana boats. From the banana boats, we're going to switch it up. We'll go right into regular crunches. When we do our crunches today, I'm going to have my feet down flat. My knees are going to be up. I'm going to have my hands up. I'm going to be pointing at a spot on the ceiling. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to locate a spot on that ceiling. My eyes are going to stay right on that spot. And what it's going to do is it's going to keep the head of my neck straight up. So I'm not pulling up on my neck. One of the things that they worry about with people doing sit-ups. A lot of people, when they do sit-ups, they try to pull their neck up, try to help get the exercises in. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to take that out of the equation by putting our hands up. All I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get shoulder blades off the ground. We're going to come down. We like to mix these up too. A lot of times, if you listen to music when you're working out, you can do it along with the music. We can do it fast, we can do it slow. We're going to do it slow today. We're going to come up and hold and come down. From there, we're going to flip down. We're going to go to leg raises. We're going to work our lower abs. When we work our lower abs, a few different options we have. Today, what we're going to do is, my hands are going to be under my hips. All I'm going to do from here, just a nice low 6 inches off the ground. I'm going to bring it up, We're gonna bring them down. We're gonna go with a nice long leg raise today. All right? A lot of different options. A lot of people can do just the 6-inch leg raises. They like those. If you have problems with your lower back sometimes, make it easier, hands on your hips. If you have your feet all the way up, hips to rock up. As I come up, I'm actually pushing my toes up toward the ceiling. That's going to engage my core. So a few different takes on those. You can do single legs. We'll do leg scissors as we go. So we'll try the leg scissors as well today. Then we're going to get our obliques involved a little bit. We're going to go with side to side. We're going to do what we call windshield wipers. When we do windshield wipers, it's going to be down. We're going to be underneath our hips. Feet are going to be up. We're going to bring them all the way down to the side. We're going to go all the way to the other side. Back and forth. And we're going to add in a little bit of a reach for it. So as we come across with our legs, I'm going to come up. Try to touch my toes. I'm going to go to the other side. Come up. Try to touch my toes. So that'll be our leg scissors. All right. So after we get that done, we've now hit upper abs, lower abs. We've worked our obliques. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We'll go into our back. We're going to flip it over. We're going to do flutter kicks and elbows. When we switch to our flutter kicks and elbows, we're going to turn over. We're going to go on our stomach. And from our stomach, I'm going to try to get my shoulders up off the ground. My shoulders come up. My legs are straight out. My hands are up. I'm going to flutter kick from here. And we're going to elbow. I'm going to throw elbows. As I do this, I'm extending, reaching out through my core, stretching it out. At the same time, I'm putting that stress on my lower back. Remember, your lower back is an opposite muscle to your abs, which means your lower back actually works opposite your abs. So if you have strong abs and a weak back, you're going to have issues with your back pain. So we want to make sure we're hitting that back and keeping that back strong to help support our core as well. So we'll jump over, we'll do those. And then we'll finish it off with some isometric bicycles. Bicycles, again, another great abdominal exercise we can do. A few different ways we can do them. From here, iso bikes, typical iso bikes. Here, I'm gonna come in, my shoulder across, my knee out. We're gonna do them nice and slow. We'll do 8 slow, and we'll do 8 fast. Double time. When we double time, and in. Okay. The other way we can do these from up, I can be here, hands down by my hips if I need to settle myself, pedaling the bike this way. We'll do slow this way. We can do double time this way. Even better, go backwards. Try to finish off with a set going backwards. Really can kill your abs at the end. From there, just to finish our abs off today, we're just going to go with a 1-minute plank. So should take maybe 7 to 8 minutes in order for us to get through this routine today. If you're following along, great. Typically, we're doing the exercises 40 seconds, maybe a minute on each side. So not too much that's going to totally ruin your day. All right, so you guys ready? Want to get started? Hop on down. Let's go. Starting off, like we said, with our banana boats. Our banana boats today, we're going to do straight up, left, right, back to the middle. That's going to count as 1. So my feet are up, small on my back, flat on the ground. If I find as I'm doing it, my back is starting to arch, you can bend your knees a little bit. That should bring your back down flat. Really want to try to keep them up tall. Here we go. Ready? And 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. Good one. Awesome. Now from here, we're working the first one, engaging our lower abs and our upper abs. We're going to go straight into that upper abs with our sit-ups that we're doing, regular crunches. So from here, again, hands come up. I'm pointing at the ceiling. I'm going to find that spot on the ceiling, line it up with my hands, and we're just going to go up and hold and come down. Just gonna go nice and slow. So we go like this. We come up, 1, down, nice. Hold, down. That's 2. Good. Up, hold, down. 3. Nice. So notice as I come up, squeeze in that middle. We're coming down again. Nice. 4. Excellent. Bring it up. Hold, down. 5. And up. Hold, down. 6. Great. Feeling all of those muscles in that core tight. Feel them squeeze. Bringing it on down. We got 7. Awesome. Again. Hold. 8. Very nice. We're going to do 2 more of these. We're going to come up. Hold. Squeeze. That's 9. Last one. Bring it up. Hold. And out. Excellent. Now from here, jumping back down to the lower abs again, we're going to go into those leg raises. So hands are going to be under my hips. Feet are going to be out. We're going to go with a pull-up leg raise from here. So starting off, bring those legs up and come all the way up. 1. Down. Down. 4. Down. Now all these exercises today, we're keeping the speed really consistent. We're going nice and slow. Really feeling that strain on the core. Coming. That's 8. Excellent. 9 and 10. Awesome. Here we go. We're going to come down. Ready? Here we go. 10. Excellent. Nice and slow. 9. Bringing them all the way up. Squeezing that core. Beautiful. Bring it up. 7 and 6. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. One more. And all the way down. Very nice. All right, so before we hit our next exercise, we're going to stretch out our core a little bit. Feet are going to be up, knees are going to be up in the air. I'm going to take and plant my shoulders on the ground. We're going to lean over to the left side. Feel that stretch pulling across your obliques. Let that core straighten out. Awesome, and we're going to switch, go the opposite direction. Very nice. All the way through. So, we got our banana boats, we got our sit-ups, we got our leg raises. Next one we're going for, hitting those obliques with some windshield wipers. The windshield wipers, I explained, we're going to do a windshield wiper. We're going to do a windshield wiper with a toe. A little bit extra. When I do my windshield wipers, I'm going to be down flat. Feet are going to be up. I'm going to try to hold them up as high as we can. And then as we come through, I'm going to bring my legs out to the side. I'm going to reach up, try to touch. There's 1. Going the other way. 1. Get across. 2. Same thing. And 2. Awesome. Bringing it through. There's 3. But I'm squeezing that core, trying to reach up, touch those toes. All the way through. Nice. 5. Bring it up. 6. And 6. 7. 7. 8. And 8. Ooh, very nice. That's one of my favorites. Awesome. All right. So, lower abs, upper abs. I got some obliques. I'm going to hit that lower back a little bit now. So right from here, we're going to flip it over. We're going to go with those flutter kicks and elbows. So, one more time, I'm down flat, down on the ground. I'm going to arch my back. I'm going to get my feet up. We're going to start flutter kicking our feet. My legs are nice and straight. I'm pointing my toes. I'm going to come across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Outstanding. All right. So, get a little back into the exercise set now. Gonna finish it up. Last set, we're gonna do some iso bikes. Iso bikes we're doing today, we're gonna go nice and slow to start. So I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna be flat on the back, flat on my small on my back. I'm gonna have my legs about 6 inches off the ground, hands out behind my shoulders. I'm not squeezing and grabbing, just lightly touching the sides of my head. We're gonna go with nice slow crunches in. So we come up for 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 8. Now double time. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Hold them out. Hands up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Feet down. Reach those hands up. Stretch it up a little bit. Get that core nice and long. Awesome. From here, we're going to turn it over. Hands are going to come underneath the shoulders. We're just going to press it up. Stretching that core out a little bit. Relax and breathe. Awesome. And from here, I'm going to bring it up. And we're done. Congratulations. You just cranked out a cool core workout. Get your heart and your body pumping. Get everything burning that calories the way you want it to. Working that core. Core really critical. Helps you stand up. Lower back pain. So many different benefits to working a strong core. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's show. And we will see you next time. Huzzah!